Hola, chat. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody's having an absolutely fantastic Thursday night. Almost said Wednesday. I'm messed up this week, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Smashy with the first. Welcome in, Smashy21, Existence, Mouse, Afflictions, and Jacob. Protein tubes with that white sauce. Anyway. Appreciate the lurk, Afflictions. Also welcome in Ultra Kill. Hey Shock, finished Zelda Ocarina of Time this morning. Fucking masterpiece that deserves all the praise. Yeah, I definitely have to play it at some point. Give me 5 seconds, chat. Don't even tell me. Okay, I must have scraped up my foot or something. I got like a bump that was hurting. I thought it was a bug on me though. I was gonna crash out. It's that time of the year. It's tick season, bruh. I'd be getting hella paranoid, as it were. Clara with the hydrate. Appreciate that. Gotta throw the sock back on. Okay. Appreciate that. Clara with the 10 stream as well. That's huge, man. Good night, focus late. Thanks for pulling up to just tell me that I'm late and then dipping. Drink up, streamer. Hey, I got you. Appreciate you for watering your streamer. All right, chat. Plan for the day. Daily games. Then we're going to run some more casual gold stake. Next week, as far as Balatro goes, I don't know what we're going to do because I do kind of want to chase the Jokerless record a little bit. I think we can get past 4 wins in a row just to kind of, you know, bridge the, or like make the gap bigger between us and any people who maybe want to like steal that record from us. So we might do more Jokerless next week. We might do more gold stake next week. And then I also kind of want to get into some modded stuff since we haven't done a bunch of modded stuff, excuse me, in a while. So excuse me, Jesus, it's all that water, man. So I don't know, maybe I'll have like a vote in the Discord for that. In fact, I'm gonna DM myself a reminder for that because that sounds like a good idea to just give it to a vote in the Discord. But yeah, that's essentially what is happening. And then after we do gold stake today, we have a bunch of things that we've been doing this week. We did Spire 2 yesterday. We've been doing Papa's Pizza, so we might do one of those. But also, Invincible Versus came out today, which I don't know if I'm gonna play that on stream because it's not like the normal genre of game that I play on stream or that my audience is into. I'm also terrible at it, so it would be more so just like a chill, like commentary-esque game as opposed to like, wow, look at this guy, he's really good at this game. And that might make it boring, so I don't know, but I know there's a lot of people that are into Invincible in the stream. I myself have had the game wishlisted since it was announced. And so maybe we'll take a look at that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan for the day. Hi, streamer. I made a new emote. Hang on. I got to see what that is. Okay. Poll for next week. All right. I am at the top of my own DMs with that. Okay. Probably I'll still forget, but at least it's there. All right. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Tomorrow we're doing a collab stream at, I got to see what time I said in my announcement. I said 8 p.m. Probably I'll be on before then, just to like, because I don't like going straight into the collab streams when I do a collab stream, because then I just like don't yap with chat. So probably tomorrow it'll be like a little bit before 8 p.m. I don't know, we'll see, but somewhere in the realm of 8 p.m. is when we'll start a collab stream. There's like 8 people, some of which are streamers, some of which are just friends of the streamers, but like Harold is going to be there, Nightmare is going to be there, etc. If it's still happening, which there's been like no word about it, so don't hold me to this, but I'll be streaming at that time no matter what. Is it BMP? No, it is not BMP. It's just like a friend swap game that we decided to collab on. So that's tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm going to be out of town for the majority of the day, if not the entire day, and so Saturday I am off. So after tomorrow, next stream won't be until Monday. So that's the plan for the rest of the week. Cheese rolling. It is not cheese rolling, but I saw cheese rolling get mentioned in Unseen's stream, or in Unseen's Discord, and that looked hilarious. So, I mean, Unseen, you want to play that? Just hit me up. Anyway, collab stream with Ludwig, Doug, Iron Mouse, iShow Speed, and Kai Cenat. Does Kai Cenat even I'm pretty sure like half of that list doesn't even stream anymore. Does Kai Cenat stream anymore? And does Doug? I think Doug still stream. Does Doug stream anymore? Welcome in, Cyrix. Welcome in, everybody. Anyway, so yeah, that's the plan. Let's get into the daily games, and then we'll run the Latro, and then we'll see what we're gonna do after that. And once again, I appreciate everybody pulling up. Hope everybody had a fantastic day. Doug still streams, as far as I know. Did he stop posting on YouTube or something? I thought, like, I don't know why I changed sources. I always do that, man. I thought I heard something about him, like, taking a break from something, but I could be completely schizophrenic and just, like, pulling that out of thin air. My average is 3-4. He streamed yesterday. Okay, apparently I'm schizophrenic and pulling that out of thin air, but it is what it is. Okay, bang. Let's get this show on the road, so to speak. Definitely throwback. Definitely throwback. Beans. It is scaling. It does not have to do with molt. It is less than $6. It's common, and it has nothing to do with RNG. So if we assume it's scaling chips, it could be Squimbo is like, I think, the only scaler for chips in common. Okay, apparently I'm very wrong. What else scales chips at common rarity? And is $5. This is going to be something so incredibly obvious because there's only a handful of chip scaling jokers in the entire game. Okay, I feel like this is the only chip scaler, so it's got to be something abstract, right? It's something where the printed number goes up and down. I'm trying not to look at chat because I would assume that this is such an obscure example that chat probably already has it. Think about the definition of scaling. Okay, that one I caught because it was in YouTube chat. Welcome in, Tyrannus. Yeah. So it's something where the printed number goes up. Like goes up, or I guess can like fluctuate, right? Well, no, it would just have to be like an increase. But it has to be a printed increase, right? So like Scholar isn't scaling, for example. That would be kind of an abstract way of looking at it, but like abstract is scaling. Smash like. Oh! Okay, this one's stupid and I hate it. This one's dumb and I hate it, and it's dumb and stupid and I don't like it, and they should take it down. Okay. 6 characters starts with R? What could this possibly be? What produces chips at common rank? Squimbo Blue, both scalars. What just produces chips? The page 1 jokers, those don't count. What else is there? I'm thinking of just like common scalars. There's Shoot the Moon, that doesn't count, nor is it printed scaling. There's... I can't think of any common chip producing jokers other than like Scholar and then Runner. I'm stupid. I'm a dumb idiot. It's Runner. I'm actually stupid. How did I pull Blue Joker out before Runner? Bro, that just goes to show you Runner's a chud. I was thinking Ice Cream. Does Ice Cream count as scaling? Because the printed like number changes, but it goes down. It scales down. I think it does. Really. Remind me about that tomorrow if we do the Ball of Trottle. Somebody remind me, and I want to try and guess Ice Cream tomorrow to see if this is the case, because I guess it would make sense. Does scaling say it just has to change, or does it say it goes up? Oh, increases or decreases. So no, Ice Cream's definitely scaling. Okay. Well, that's weird. Bean is also considered scaling. I think we've gotten stun locked with that before, if I had to guess. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Balatrotl calls abstract scaling if number change it scales. Right. Why is my Balatrotl different than yours? Are you in a different time zone? That's like the only thing that I could think of. Like a vastly different time zone. Oh god. Okay. This is anti-12, is it not? Oh, it only goes up to anti-12. Okay, this is anti-12. This is anti-12 purple stake. I believe it's actually purple stake plasma arm, right? I think I actually do know this. If this went up to like 13 or 14, I'd be shitting the bed here, but I think this is literally just this. It's not anti-12 or purple stake, it is plasma arm. So then I'm gonna go green 11. It is anti-11. Is it anti-11 white? Oh, it is anti-11, because anti-12... I'm thinking of, like, the skipping challenge that I just did for the YouTube video, and we made it to anti-12, but anti-12 was in the billions, so yeah, anti-11 makes sense. Is it anti... It's gotta be white. Yeah, okay. That wasn't that bad. I was never getting that on a... I could have gotten it on a first guess if I, like, actually locked in, but that's okay. Does anyone else think it's weird that streamer puts #1 washed in the title, but we've never gotten a hot tub stream? Chat, type 1 if we should do a hot tub stream. Type 1 if 10,000 followers should be a hot tub gold stake win streak stream. Shower stream? He put not washed in the tag, so he's covered. You know, I didn't even notice that until you just pointed it out, but that is... I am kind of hedging my bets with that, aren't I? I have washed in the title, and I have not washed in the tags. Yeah, that's kind of good comms. That's kind of good comms, I can't lie. Okay. Main event. Well, not main event, but main event among daily games. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, daily round. Sausage and a crepe with fries or chicken curry and chips. This is just more food, but this is both extraordinarily mid-food. Ew, France! Going with the right. I love pickles or I hate pickles. I forgot that it's I forgot it's a Friday. It's a Friday scrandle for the people across the pond. For those of us across the pond, it's a Friday scran. I love pickles or I hate pickles. Okay, me personally, if I'm answering this, you know, as if the census comes to me and they say Focus Shock, do you love or hate pickles? I'm a pickle lover, okay? I'm a pickle lover, but I think the majority of the population does not like pickles. What? Really? Okay. Okay, I'm pleasantly surprised. I've tried oat milk. I've tried almond milk. Gotta be almond milk. Gotta be almond milk. Chinese is my favorite foreign cuisine. Indian is my favorite foreign cuisine. I think it's Chinese. Do you like pickled sardines? I don't know if I've ever had pickled sardines. I'd rather have pudding than a starter. I'd rather have a starter than a pudding. Well, if we're going off of scrambled data, the desserts always get like nerfed into the ground, right? So it's got to be the right. See, this shit isn't lining up. I would never eat crickets or I would never eat dog meat. Okay, we're gonna do some armchair psychology with this one. Okay. Dog meat, I would imagine, in theory, to the human palate, tastes better. Okay, so that gets a point for dog meat. However, if you take this, even these two photos, if you take this good boy over here and you take this cricket, right? This good boy, good memories. Doggo, a lot of people have good memories with doggos. A lot of people have doggos of their own. It would be very hard for most people to imagine, you know, the preparation process, as it were, for doggo. Cricket, albeit I think most people would think that it's, like, pretty nasty. I've never had crickets, so I can't speak on that. I would imagine people think eating bugs is pretty nasty. However, pretty easy to imagine the preparation of crickets, okay? We all kill bugs on a daily basis. These are soulless creatures, right? So with that in mind, I think it's got to be the cricket. Oh, I would never. I'm dumb as shit. Okay, I won that one. I just clicked on the wrong thing because I'm a fuckwit. Okay. I've never tried boba tea, or I've never used an air fryer. I feel like half of every house ever has an air fryer. This has got to be a boba tea angle. Washed? I know. I'm stupid. This is the worst. Whoever put this particular comparison into the Scrandle should be shot in the streets. I consider croissants / pastries to be bread. I have eaten octopus. What kind of a comparison is that? Calamari W? I'm not even saying that either of these are like weird takes. What kind of a comparison is this? Hello? I feel like a higher percentage to be bread. Now, this is its own. I would say croissants and pastries are in its own category. However, I feel like the vast majority of the populace would disagree with me. And I feel like not that many people have had octopus. Shocktopus? Pokemon snails? I prefer sparkling water to still water. I keep my bread in the fridge. These are both extraordinarily uncommon takes. I don't think I've ever heard anyone in my entire life. I've probably heard like 1 or 2 people in my entire life who keep bread in the fridge. I don't think I've heard a single soul say that they prefer sparkling water to still water. I mean, dare I say rug pull, bro? Dare I say rug pull? I consider soup to be a drink. I have tried potato milk. Okay, first, so a couple things. What is potato milk? This is not a real thing. I'm looking this up. This is a trick question. They put that in there just to fuck with people. Potato milk. Creamy, sustainable, and allergen-friendly plant-based milk made from potatoes. Oh god, I need a Google image. Okay, I don't know what I was really expecting, but it does just kind of look like milk. There's no way that doesn't taste off. There's no way that doesn't taste off. Also, I consider soup to be a drink. Okay, chat. I mean this in the absolute nicest and most respectful way possible, okay? Nicest and most respectable way possible. I consider soup to be a drink. If you have this opinion, remove yourself from society, okay? Remove yourself from society. What are we doing? I consider soup to be a drink. What? What the fuck is up, gamers? What's up, Stray? What kind of a take is that? Tomato soup is basically tomato juice, which is a drink. V8 is soup and a drink. Okay, see, now I kind of agree with that take, but I'm going to put a pin in that. I kind of agree with that take. However, this is the same shit as the friend that everybody has, regardless of how many friends are in your friend group and what type of people you hang out with. There's always that one contrarian friend that has to be right in every single argument. While I get what you're saying when you say tomato soup is kind of tomato juice, which would make it a drink, that is the same thing as the friend in my friend group when I say that a spider is a bug, telling me I'm wrong, okay? Is a spider a bug? Well, I guess bug is more of a casual term. If I say a bug is an insect, or if I say a spider is an insect, am I technically wrong? Yes, spiders are not technically insects. They are an arachnid. Yeah, like Ishigami said, that's correct. However, if I say a spider's an insect, right? If I say a spider's an insect and you correct me on that shit and you say, actually, Michael, spiders are an arachnid and not an insect, I'm pushing you in a locker and I'm taking your lunch money. Like the nerd you are. Okay? You know what I mean? Shock, there's a spider behind you. Ban existence. They are an arachnid. I'm not saying they're not. But if you correct me when I say that they're an insect, you're a nerd. You're a nerd, okay? And even though you are correct, you're wrong. I'll stand on that. You can be correct and wrong at the same time, right? And that's one of those scenarios. Anyway, it's the left, because who the fuck has ever tried potato milk? All that said. I think the world is getting worse. I have never had food stolen or attacked by a seagull. Okay, so this is once again a census that is definitely going to be biased by the country that I live in as well as the age group that I am in, okay? I have never had food stolen or attacked by a seagull. A lot of people have had that happen to them. I don't think it's like more than half of the population. The left, for me, I live in the States right now, and I am Gen Z with Gen Z relationships, Gen Z friends, etc. and so on. Everybody that I talk to in my life, almost, I would say probably like 98% of the people that I interact with on a daily basis, including Twitch chatters, say the world is getting worse. It has to be the left. That is, I just don't believe that for a second. That's not even like normally when I say, oh, scammed, it's because I'm mad. That one's actually a scam. That one's actually a scam. You're telling me that in the current state of things, more people have had shit stolen from them by seagulls than think the world is getting worse? Get fucking real, dude. Get fucking real. 5 out of 10. That was sad. All right, anyway. Let's get into some Latro, shall we? Let's get into some Latro. What deck did we leave off with? Magic deck, evidently. So let's go Nebula, I guess. Once again, redeems are on for anybody who wants redeems. Prediction is up. Let's lock in. Nah, everything is fine. Nothing is getting worse. Okay. Okay. Continue to believe that, buddy. I'm proud of you. Plasma to shake off rust. Okay, that's actually kind of a W redeem. Appreciate you, Jeezy. Also, welcome in. I'll hit you with that after this game. Where's RNGeedle? I'm not doing RNGeedle. Wait, RNGeedle? We're not doing RNGeedle. Unless these packs, or unless one of these packs yields exactly an Eternal Rental, I can still take the Mad Joker if we whiff. I think Misprint's probably good enough. I would like to have a secondary Molt Joker to be able to rely on, but that's probably good enough. Oh, I forgot to change cam position again. Chat, do we like cam position here, or do we like the default Balatro one that I normally use? What are our thoughts on that? At Focus Shock, is this Clover Pit? No, this is actually, fuck, what's another roguelike deck builder? This is actually Vampire Crawlers. Misprint tech at home, genuinely better than the store-bought stuff. Make this one a tad bit lower. Well, I don't want to move this one because this one's the one that I use for Spire. But I could just make the default one this one, but moved down a bit lower. Let me do that, actually. Okay, I have to remember how to do it in the first place, so give me like 5 seconds here. There's going to be like no gameplay for a second. How do I do this? Okay, this is how I do it. So let's go. This is the Spire one. Let's go right here. Is probably best, right? Can still see chat, can still see consumables, etc. and so on. Can still see the deck. So let's go here. And let's do this. Okay, testing, Spire, Balatro. Okay, perfect. There we go. Chat, do we like that better than the other one? That's it, I'm out of here. No gameplay. Chat, do we like that better than where it was beginning of stream? Yeah, yes. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now I'm pissed about Nebula 0 of 1. True. Truth nuke. This is good. No. Okay, 3 is the only one that said no, so that means it has to be good. W chat. W chat. Can you speak Egyptian hieroglyphs? No. No. I've been trying. Can't do it yet. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. What the hell is this? This could not. This is not. I like that. Seed money in the shop too. Okay. This is something. Okay, thank you. Could you please continue to do that? I would appreciate it immensely, man. Yes, thank you. Oh my. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. YouTube short moment. Well, it's specifically a YouTube short moment because I would like to remind everybody that yesterday we died due to back-to-back zeros. So he's getting a little nostalgic with it, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fuck with that. Misprint a husbando for sure. That's crazy. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has bad days. You know what I mean? See, that's more along the lines of what I'd like to see. If I could just get that every time, I'd be happy. Okay, okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I really do want the seed money with Bull, but I think it's throwing, especially when I'm still relying on Misprint. Get a gold card so Misprint will plus 23 out of spite. Oh, that's actually good comms. That's actually good comms. Yo, WGZ for the forbidden tech. For the forbidden jutsu, as it were. Squimbo, we just don't need ever if we have Bull. Investment tag is cool. I need another Molt Joker to overcome the wall. This is extraordinarily awkward with the Bull. I really, really don't like that. Investment tag also doesn't help that at all. This might just be an L. Okay, probably it's not now. Probably still is. We'll see. I think we sell you. Just to keep our Bull numbers up. What am I getting with just a high card? 8 hundo. That was with good misprint though, so let's just ship like a 2 pair here and then we can keep the high pair of jacks. Okay, you know what? I can't be mad though because misprint's actually doing his job. Just buy more money? What are you, my bank? That's pretty good. Immolate? 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 Fuck. Fuck. Wait, this could be my key to getting a gold card in the deck though. Nah. Okay, that is pretty fire though. I think we're still dead to the wall, but we'll see. Ankh Bull halvesies. I feel like we're kind of just in the same place though, no? Hello, good luck. Appreciate you, Excla. Skip for investment and die. Yeah, true. Okay, now we gotta lock in. So misprint, notice that? No, I'm just dead now. Not even making it to the wall. You know, the sad thing is this is like a ×2, so I think we just have to take it. That's so fucked. I think we're still dead, right? Unless I play like a 3-oak every time, which is just not happening. That's a Sliker. I guess it is a Sliker. Sell half now? Buddy, we're into wall. What? We're into the wall right here. That is the worst comm I've ever heard in my entire life. That's like some raffle chat shit. I'm sorry, but that is. That's crazy. Okay, misprint. Damn. The wall ruins the color purple for me. You know what? Fair. Okay, we'll just ship a chuddy one. Nah, I have to discard here, right? 2 of you. 3, 3, 3. Okay, so the rest are 3 ofs. Oh, misprint. No, bad! Please lock in! Okay, W misprint. So now the issue is we have 2 rentals and we have a bull and we have no econ. That solves... Yeah, we're into pillar. I think this Cloud9 genuinely solves every single problem that we have at this point, all in one Joker. Now the problem is going to be we need an X-Molt Joker with this build, or we just pass away. Or something like a copy Joker, obviously, because that's essentially a ×2. But with a bull, if we can just like juice him quite a bit, we should have enough money to where bull is just like a ×2 to our chips, or even a times like 2.5 to our chips. So now I think if we just get like a 3x Joker, we're probably fine with this lineup, and we're like a little sad to see Hiker, but like it is what it is because he got us over the finish line. Halvesies is a lot of molt here though, is the thing, but like I can't keep 2 rentals, and the Halvesies is perishable anyway, so like we just take the Cloud9 here, and if we're gonna pass away, we're gonna pass away. Do I take the Hieroglyph right away maybe? How reliable is beating this blind? We would need like 2.25k per hand, right? That's how that works. This is 80 chips. Figure if we play a pair, this is 100 chips times at least 10 molt, so we would need a 10 from misprint on average, which, I mean, that tracks, right? We'd need just above a 10 from misprint on average, but we also have hiker chips and stuff like that. And I kind of lowballed the chips from pairs. I think provided misprint does not just like immediately shit the bed, we shouldn't need this hieroglyph here. Hey, Shaw, good luck with the runs. Appreciate you, Aaron. I'm currently trying to cope with DaVinci Resolve to have seemingly entirely deleted around 25 video files from my computer, nowhere to be found. What the fuck? That's actually tragic. Holy shit. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So many people in my I say so many people, but I think it's only been like you in chat and then like maybe 1 or 2 people from my Discord. I've been hearing so much shit about like DaVinci lately. And like it makes me feel bad because like DaVinci has literally given me 0. I've been using DaVinci for the entire like 2 years that I've been a creator, or that I've been posting consistently to YouTube. Consistently. Current schedule, but I digress. And it's given me like no problems. So all these people that are like, yeah, DaVinci like, you know, blew up my SSD. Like, it's so sad. I hope that gets fixed though. That's fucking tragic, man. I genuinely don't know what could have happened to cause it. The files are just nowhere to be found anywhere. Yeah, that's tragic, dude. I hope that gets resolved somehow. Smash like. Not to make a joke. I'm sorry, that was poor taste, but I mean, it was right there. It was such low-hanging fruit. Get it, chat. It doesn't matter. W misprint lock-in. DaVinci? You need to have DaVinci Resolve. Is it on the stack? Any plus tours? Any plus tours? No? Okay. Like, Death Card is cool, but I don't... Oh, wait, no. Death Card's nice because even, like, just for regular 9s, right? Death Card's fine. I'm dying. Did I seriously not scale enough? I guess that's intuitive, but that's sad. That's a 9, so I'm not discarding that. If it isn't my favorite YouTube streamer, what's up, Balt? If it isn't my favorite YouTube chatter, how you doing, man? Let's do one of these, and then we can ship a 3-oak, right? Yeah. Bang. Why the fuck am I still playing 3 cards? Yo, I'm actually dumb as shit. I'm actually dumb as a box of fucking rocks, dude. It's crazy. 4 of clubs. That's a full house, baby. Holy shit. Okay, we're so back. No, we're not. We're dead. Okay, wait. Misprint locked in. No, we're fine. Rimbo, not now. I need this hieroglyph, and then I think if I take hieroglyph, I take Grimbo, and we just do that for the rest of the game. I think that's genuinely the angle here. I'm not happy about it, but I think it is genuinely the angle here, because 6,400 is free, and then we have 2 scaling Molt Jokers and a scaling Chips Joker. So now, as long as we just don't spend any money until we find a an X Molt Joker, I think the game is just free. I think it just plays itself. We are on Nebula deck, so I need to make sure that pairs are always in my telescope, but they are right now, so that's free. My buddies and I have been looking into buying the Fischl domain and making it an actually good game, so you better play it if we do. Yo, CJ, if you're not trolling, that's actually fire as fuck, and I'm not gonna lie, I will play it. If you end up doing that, genuinely come in my chat, pause, or like DM me on Discord or something. And I will start playing that shit because that would be so fun. Bro, you just trolled? Oh, I'm actually so stupid. I didn't even see that. The Fischl got me hyped up, chat. That actually didn't even register in my head until somebody in YouTube chat was literally like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't even see that I did that. Oh, fuck. God damn. This run was free! Fuck! Shit, my bad, King. I mean, bro, it's 100% my fault. Is there anything that could bring us back from this? I think no, because we only have 2 plus molt, right, and no levels. I would need literally like a straight flush off the top or something, which is theoretically possible, but like that shit's not happening. And even then, I think with Pillar, we would still be dying. That's really funny. I can't even be mad at that. That's genuinely hilarious. Go for that club flush, surely. We do have a straight, I guess. We actually almost did get the straight flush, which is a little bit funny. But all right, 07s. All right, who's ready for plasma? Sack the bus scale for Grimbo scale? Yeah. It was anti-7i, though. No. It was actually just we didn't find an X-Molt Joker ever. That's what happened. That's what happened. I saw Into the Future. I'm just saying I'm just saving everybody's time. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, RIP believers. Sorry about your points. Although in fairness, if you are still believing at this point in the Focus Shock career, skill issue. You should be more financially responsible. I never believe. See, like, actually, no. All in vain saying that? Not based. Am I a coward if I just hit new run instead of taking the game over screen? You're trying to gaslight yourself into believing that death is not a real thing that comes for every human. Which a lot of people do it, but I mean, you know, you gotta expect that you have to accept rather that game over screen comes for us all eventually. Pause. Loss option on prediction should be bus crashed. No game over means you didn't lose. Provably not true via the in-game win streak. I need to die so that my stats can track my losses and the Joker's to blame. I still believe I have over 40k beans and different streamer coins. For some reason, they are always calling them beans. Excuse me, interessante. All right, Plasma Deck, lock in. Probably, I don't know. Plasma Deck's like super dependent on the technology that is afforded to us. Also investment tag, so RIP doubters, kind of. It's still Plasma Deck, so it's not a guaranteed W by any means, but it is. I mean, investment tag on Plasma Deck is one of the most impactful investment tags in the game, and I will die on that hill. Yeah, I think I just take this whole shop, right? That's gross, but we could still get payoff. I'm not building into it as a rental, but like, we could get something from that, maybe. All right, well. RIP 8-ball believers. Nobody tells Zano. Okay, take you. Oh god, is it a molt pivot this early in the game? Honestly, hologram ante 2 on $54. The only thing that stops this from being like a 2-pairs molt game with just like the only thing that stops this from just being a generic like pair spam or 2-pair build, even on Plasma Deck, is us not running into standard packs. If we can RNG our way into standard packs, I mean, hologram just scales so aggressively that it's probably already a molt pivot, which is extraordinarily awkward this early, but like, it's a line. I would hologram here. Yeah, I think we definitely do take it. Hone is also decent, because if we get one foil Joker, then our early game is just solved. I don't know if it's worth the $10, but I'm gonna take it. It doesn't feel bad. Squimbo. We have Temperance as well. Now I think we just play Squimbo 2-pair until we can eventually like molt pivot, no? I think that's just the angle. There's the Hierophant too. Damn, there's like a lot of technology in these fucking packs. Oh wait, Fool is for Hermit. We definitely Fool here then. Let's sell the Hierophant because I don't need that right meow. Let's Fool for the Hermit. We can Tempe into Hermit. And then roll a little bit. Conserve a little money, no Fool, so we'll just pop this. Wheel foil. It's not even bad, honestly. I'm happy with it. Pretty weird run. Not weird in like a bad way, just like this is kind of unorthodox. I don't know if I've ever played a Plasma Molt game like from the start, but I'm not sad about it. I will be sad about, okay, like debatably the best plus molt scaler with debatably the best X molt scaler. I mean, just like giga rewarded, and this is foil, so now our early game is solved. This might be the best Plasma Seed of all time for like win streaking at the very least. Investment tag, bro. Investment tag, Squimbo hologram foil red card. Can we get any better than this? This is definitely gonna be like I ante 7 or some shit. So I think we got to keep the Squimbo now. The Hone diff. Oh, true. The Hone diff. Yo, rewarded. I didn't even peep that. With Hallucination, I feel like we can just skip every pack, right? And just start grinding out that red card immediately. Grimbo. I ain't even gonna need him, bro. I feel like we could play pairs, man. No? Oh, okay. Okay, damn. Yeah, we can play pairs. If Marble Joker shows up, it will be a good seed. You know, honestly, normally you make me crash out when you say that, but you're kind of spitting here. Do we want Gold Seal Jack or do we want Gold King? Honestly, give me the Gold Seal. And then I can pretend that this is a certificate run, even if we don't get a certificate. Nice thing about Molt using plus Molt scalers on Plasma is that you can really play anything. I will do nothing. Oh, I guess that is true. Damn, I never even really thought about that. No, I guess that does make sense. Damn. Yeah, this is kind of fantastic. Boss says lose money. So we'll wait to pull the crystal ball. I think we just rip both packs, go next. I don't need any of these. In can. Perfection. Yeah, I think we literally... I don't even think we need to play like 2-pair at this point. I think we just play pairs. In fact, for the early game, I'm going to play... I'll try and offset it a little bit because Telescope would be kind of sexy on Plasma deck, but I think we just play high cards to get the Squimbo up. We maybe don't even need that, but it doesn't feel bad if this is going to be the route that we're going down. I would love to smash this, actually. So let's do one of these. And then let's do... I could find the Gold Seal, and there's nothing like that cares about me discarding. So let's go for this. Tragic. I would love to smash you. Pause. Hologram to the left. Oh, yeah, that is true. Boop. Yeah, let's do that for the time being. Good comms. Let's go in here first. Priestess. Take the gold. Justice card. Fool Mercury and then skip, probably. Whoa, at least take me out to dinner first. Good comms. Unfortunately, I don't think it matters much with square and foil red card. I mean, I think it matters marginally, but I was going to bring that up. The amount of early game chips is going to contribute. It still probably amounts to like +1 scale though, which like that's still relevant. So I think it's still worth moving it. Gloker, I hardly know her. I mean, all right. Somebody messed with my computer's settings. I'm actually hitting standard packs on a hologram run. What the hell is this? Take one reroll. Do we want Hit the Road? With hologram, almost assuredly not. Although if we had another like really big Molt scaler, I think that would have been pretty nice to tie the run together. We do have hallucinations, so that maybe offsets it a little bit, but I don't think it would have been consistent enough like towards the end of the game. It's also debatable if we even need it, but I think we probably would need it in like late game. Skipped the standard? Oh yeah, no, I'm stupid. I do have to balance the hologram, or remember the hologram. Okay, we got some gold here. Let's hang you. Bang. Orbital tag manip, probably not technology. Although, actually, we don't even need to manip it. It's on pairs. That's a little bit silly. I grabbed Crystal Ball, so we have more room to block with Haloo, which is kind of sexy. Don't need Mercury, probably. Washed Cuz Shock. Smash like. Do I need the Tempe? I feel like the Hung Man might be better. I feel like probably neither is also fine. It's $11. Surely that helps with holding gold in hand, no? How much is high card right now? High card with hologram to the left. That's still getting me out. Okay, so we're still fine as far as scoring. Let's use one of these because this can give me money. I don't think it makes any sense to like... We could have used it to block, but I'd rather just have the potential multits available. I guess we're not smashing you. You win this round, buddy. I'll be back. Don't crash the hologram. I will say, as a rental and with 2 money sync scalers, little bit awkward. However, bull on plasma deck. Chat. I feel like I probably still rip it. Discuss. Discuss. I want chat's opinion on this. No? Do we not? Stinky bull. Don't crash the bull. Oh, excuse me. Vessel still hurts? I guess, yeah. Oh, I guess because if we're... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Bull is an auto-win condition with Marble. Bull locks us out from Marble, though. I guess it's not. We can still... Hello. We want to fill up on Exmalt? Yeah. I'm too, like, other deck pilled. I gotta remember that Plasma deck doesn't want you to have, like, the numbers close to each other. Ticket ever worth here? I don't think so. Sigh, no lucky hit. Fuck, God. John F. Shockulous, do you like Invincible Versus? I have mixed feelings on it thus far. But I think it's more so because I'm, like, not accustomed to its style rather than it being, like, a bad game. But it hasn't immediately hooked me in. Seeing doubles perishable. Let's look in here. We can take something from here if we want. Banana's perishable, but like Cavendish would kind of fuck hard. Could also just be Poly Riffraff. I feel like the banana this early is like, I'm fine with that. Could get us a Cavendish. Anyway. Eternal Rental Riffraff, huge. I mean, a 1.5x is a 1.5x, but give me the nanner. You know what I mean? Give me the nanner. Oh, my telescope! Actually, on Plasma, a 1.5x is a 2x. That is fair. Is that how it works? Glow up! Whoa. I'm taking it just to get that filthy number off my screen. Pillar? Yeah, okay. Taking something from that pack, so we'll take that. Okay. We do still win playing high cards here, right? I guess worst case scenario, I'll just move hologram to the right. Yeah, okay, we're fine. How much gold? I could still find gold. Give me the break chance. Fuck. Michelle, die, bro. Do we have anything leveled? We have a couple of Mercury levels. Okay, we have one more Mercury level. Could take that for Halou blocking and also for after Michelle passes away. Squimbo always the GOAT, true. You should be able to hungman the hot dog. Bro has title card, glass cards. I know, bro. All but bro, the glass and the Michelle are both doing their. They're really excited for the release of Invincible Versus today. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god! Okay, there's the winning hand. Glass cards, question mark? That works too. Smash chance. Finally. Invincible Versus comes out and it's $100. Hey. I'm not above admitting that I spent $70 for the deluxe edition. That did not work on launch. Who is invincible? Why can I see them? And who are they fighting? It's like the perfect storm. Okay, if we just play pairs, we can keep hologram on the left. Das ist fine. That game looks chuddy as hell. I kind of like the style. I know a lot of people have been saying that they don't fuck with the art style and they think it's like chuddy. I mess with it. I don't mind it. Not the art style, the gameplay. The gameplay has not reeled me in, I will say. Although I am bad at, like, it's more when I play tournament fighters, I'm much more of like a Mortal Kombat mechanics wise type of guy as opposed to like a Street Fighter mechanics wise type of guy. And it is, I think, similar in different regards to both, but it is more similar, I would say a lot more similar to Street Fighter. And Street Fighter, I don't know, it's something about the mechanics is I just have never really loved. Needle's kind of whack, but we do have boss tags, so that could be technology. Oh my god, smiley face Paradolia! Let's go! Play the Avatar fighting game for real. Avatar Legends looks dope as hell. Yeah, I saw that people were excited for that too. I still have... Okay, also, I have to ask the question since it came up. I have not looked into the game whatsoever. Is it a fighting game based around Avatar The Last Airbender, or is it a fighting game based off of Blue People Avatar? Because I have no idea. Avatar Last Airbender, okay. Gotcha. Probably we take Magic Trick here. It's just free hologram scaling. Lamau Blue People. I don't remember. I know people refer to the other Avatar as like they usually refer to it by the director's name, but I don't remember the director's name off the top of my head. Is that James Cameron? I would actually kill myself before repping anything about the Blue People. You don't fuck with the Blue People Avatar movies? I feel like that's a hot take, is it not? I guess I would rather have this, huh? Avatar versus Elemental, guys. Way of Water, Masters of Fire. Oh, you just think they're ripping off the Last Airbender? That is kind of funny. It's a ploy for SEO, bro. We'll take the throwback because he's silly and also like not a terrible option. Although him being rental is kind of chuddy, so probably I shouldn't have done that. But I mean, come on, it's funny. Also, I have gold, so like we can pay for him for sure. Stop stealing Atla branding. Let's go for one of these. And then we can go for one of these. Five of spades, not super helpful. That's pretty helpful on the contrast. Okay, maximum hand right now is 75k with the throwback. Got to keep that in mind. That's not bad. My favorite to be fair, I think because this is perishable, throwback might still be better here, but this is my favorite combo in the entire game, so I'm taking it. Do we reroll into needle? I'm thinking right now, probably. Which is kind of tragic, but I don't think we're beating... We're not beating needle, right? It's not even an I don't think, especially since I just sold the throwback. But even with throwback, we're not beating needle. So I think we do have to roll into him, which is a little bit sad, but I mean, we have the option, so it is what it is. Actually, we have no levels, so that's completely fine. That was strong principled gameplay, skipping the black hole. I'm just desensitized, man. I skip souls every other pack. It's also funny how like, you know, gold stake streak pilled my community is as well, because when I first started gold staking and I started skipping souls when it was like optimal to skip souls, my chat would crash out on me. My chat would damn near burn itself to the ground every time I skipped a soul, and now every time I do it, nobody says anything. Nobody says jack shit when I get like a soul and I'm like, I don't think it's the play, and I skip that shit for like a hermit. Nobody says literally a single thing. It's really funny, and it just goes to show that like the community is like 100% the sweats now. I think chat mostly complains about you taking souls. Yeah, exactly. Souls are always what you don't want. Isn't that so cringe? It makes me so sad, but I was thinking about this the other day. And I was like, damn, the more I play this game, the more I realize, like, bro, Soul is like, in the grand scheme of spectral cards, Soul pulls up, like, so much less often, and it's like a C-tier spectral card. Isn't that so sad, man? I hate that that's like how it is. How can something so special and so infrequent be so mid? Soul has a 1 in 5 chance to have Yo Rick, so it's a low-key D tier. Have you done a hiker plasma run? I have. One of my very first win streak attempts, my plasma deck attempt, I had a hiker run, and hiker did absolutely nothing, I'm pretty sure, because it was just, I mean, it was a retrigger chips plasma run, so like hiker is not needed. Now, that said, was it fun? Yeah, hiker definitely made the run more fun. Was it needed to, like, you know, win? What was it win more, I guess is what I'm getting at? Yeah. A soul is plus 20 molt if you have a dagger. That is good comms. That is good comms. Also good glass break. Not that it matters, I don't think, at this point. I think we can make it more balanced by swapping the effects of trance and soul. Bro, in the game's current state, like, that would have... See, but, like, that's a bad, like, normie change. That's like the opposite of what all the normies want, right? Because normies freak out about... Like, people who just play this game casually shit their pants about legendary jokers every time they show one on screen, and they shit their pants about blue seals should not be nerfed, right? So I think for like I think for us who have been playing this game nonstop and who like min-max the shit out of it, I think that would be a fantastic change. I think for the 99.7% of other people in the community, I think they would freak out, and I think there would be fires in the streets if that change was made. Probably we always just re-roll, right? We have Magic Trick. Also, by the way, the one time that I've taken Magic Trick the one time I've given Magic Trick the chance and it's made me sad. I mean, what the fuck is this? Okay, thank you. One Magic Trick proc and how many re-rolls since we bought it? I mean, come on, bro. Lock in, man. We're talking about changes like the 1.1 update is real. True. Don't worry, it's coming in 21-25. Yeah, the original tweet was actually just a typo, and he hasn't had the heart to tell us. Honestly, I would believe it at this point. How many Hone procs, though? Don't we have Glow Up? Yeah, we have Glow Up. We've gotten like a handful of Polychromes, right? I feel like 2 or 3. I can recall one off the top of my head. And that holy molt plus money, that I am hard. I can recall the riffraff off the top of my head, at the very least. Okay, we have an Ace of Hearts on top, huge. The proc on standard cards as well, yeah. Oh, that is true, yeah, we got a foil. And maybe like a hollow or two. Huh? What do you mean? Bang. Hey, yo, Cavendish. Fire. Let's take these packs, and then Hallucination's ass is getting kicked to the curb, dude. I'm gonna hedge my bets with Hermit on the assumption that that generates more, what's it called? Magic Trick value. This is funny. Is it the play? Over Cert, maybe? I kind of want to juice Cert for all that it's worth, but like if this hits either of our X-Mults, we just win. If it hits Squimbo, it's like a little bit sad, and if it hits Red Card, that's like not even that tragic. I feel like we just take this. It always hits Red Card, but looks like auto win. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You sell Invis before opening Square. Wait, I messed up. Do you scale? Yeah, I guess if you just have that much molt, that's fair. Sell Square. Do you think it's a sell Square angle here? Is it a sell? Okay, yeah, I guess we did get Cavendish in this shop, and we have 5 hands. Okay, I can see the sell Square angle from chat. Cavendish is here. Right. Oh, and we have Psychic. Yep. Sorry, Square. You gotta go. Off to Gulag! Square's got us here, and it can go whenever and bring them along. Well, you were a little low-key. That speech would have worked, but you were just a little bit late on the keyboard with that one. Just a little bit late to save the life of Square. Oh. W foils. Yo, this Magic Trick can actually blow me. What is going on? Save invis for the boss. That's tech. We're winning the boss no matter what, right? For the lulz, it hits cert here. Okay. Where is this magic trick located? Bro, literally. Okay, we can't skip red card anymore. Double nanner. Yeah, we got the Cavendish squared. It's pretty sexy. Skip to protect the Cavendish. There's no shot. I was about to say there's no shot that either of them break. That would have been clip of the century though, which is why we don't skip there, unironically. Cavendish double break. If Cavendish double broke in that blind, I would never touch this game again, and my ass would be pivoting to Slay the Spire 2 for the rest of my entire life. I think I'm going to get to 1,200 hours on the dot during this stream. Yeah, I'm at 1199.9 right now. I would peak at 1,200 hours in this game. If Cavendish hit a double break, I would genuinely never touch this game again or even mention it. Balatro would become a bannable word in my chat. Not trolling. That's the universe telling you something if that happens. Yeah, literally a 1 in a million. At that point, I would just be like, okay, I see you. We go next in terms of games. I mean, that just seems like overkill, but like, I'll take it. You'd have another 1,200 hours safe of double Cavendish break. That is true, yeah. So I would play for another 1,200 hours, but then I would never touch the game again out of fear. That's probably the angle, yeah. I can see that. Nice. GG's. Not bad. Ooh, good prediction, too. Almost exactly 50-50. Believers getting a marginally worse return. Marginally. It was 1 to 1.99. Doubters were 1 to 2.01. It's tragic. Okay. Oh, fuck. I didn't do my Duolingo today. No! Did I have freezes? Wait, hang on. Did I have freezes? Because it's already midnight, so it's already cooked. If I didn't have freezes, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, I must have had freezes. Refill, please. I only have... Yeah, okay, I only have 1 freeze. Got it. Streak saved. Okay. No redeems. So we'll just continue down the line of where we were. We're going Ghost. Streak mechanics are actively anti-ADHD design. What would you know, what would lead you to believe that I could maybe be neurodivergent for that for that comment to apply? Kind of weird. I mean, like, yeah, I have like 1,200 hours in Balatro, but like that's normal. Kind of weird for you to assume that that would be relevant to me or my chat for that matter. For future reference with Brainstorm, and especially with no planet levels, copying Xmult doesn't do anything. You copy the plus mult and it's a 2x. Yeah, I mean, you're right, but like, brother. I'm not hexing this. I'm not even taking this. I'm just, we're doing this. One sec, my alarm went off. Gotta go take my pills. No problema, no problema. We will be here when you get back. I should be heading out now. Good luck with the rest of runs. Appreciate you. Many thanks, Aaron. Hope that Da Vinci shit gets resolved, man. Appreciate you being here, though. It's still a times 1.5, but fuck, man. It could be so much better. Could be so much better, dude. Fuck it, we ball. By the way, not trying to glaze myself at all. And also there's a chance because, like, you know, everything in this fucking game is speculative. There's still a chance that this was the wrong play. But I believe at that point in the early game, the most consistent win rate, or the most, like, consistent chance of you not dying is to do that. And that is why I think Ghost Deck, when people say that Ghost Deck is, like, a top-tier deck for, like, maybe win streaking, that's why I think those people are wrong, because I think 99% of the population does not make plays like that. Kinda punished. It is rental, though. We probably still take. But, like, stuff like that, right? I think on average, if you're not either using or selling your Hex in Ante 1, you're losing, right? Or you're not losing, but you're not playing optimally is what I'm getting at. Hope that Da Vinci shit gets resolved. The best part is I don't even think you meant to do that. Nope. I meant every word. I meant every word. That was deliberate. That was deliberate. Speaking had fire, as you said. Banana Ante 1, use the Hex on it. I damn near would, bro. That shit does not die for me ever. Greedy is like rental a Golden Joker that doesn't give 0.5 per round. Bro, 0.5 per round? I mean, come on now. This gives me temperance value. That's way more relevant. Yellow can be better and Ghost Deck still top tier. I don't know. I just don't think it's top tier, though. It's only one rung below top tier, so I'm kind of splitting hairs, but I would not hold Ghost... Like, yellow deck, checkered deck, and blue deck, I would hold above Ghost Deck, right? Like, in different tiers than Ghost Deck is what I'm getting at. This was probably... If we waited a little while, this was probably the correct thing to Hex. But if we don't get scoring jokers in the shop, then it's still a little dubious. Also, we'd be hexing our ice cream away, so, like, that's still maybe kind of cringe. I don't know. Ball, right? We're gonna do... one of these. Pocket this death for a face card, probably, right? I don't even think it has to be a diamond, just like any face card for the synergies. I disagree if we're talking about streaking. I think Ghost Deck is less noob friendly, but for a competent player, a very good streaking deck. I guess I could agree with that, yeah. But I think for it to be as consistent as the other ones, you need like an insane amount of hours in the game. Like you need to be one of the best players for Ghost Deck to be as consistent as the other three. Even Blue Deck I'm like shaky on, but I think Blue Deck is more consistent than Ghost, and I think Yellow and Checkered are like the duo of like way above, like leagues below everything in the game. GG, by the way, yeah, never punished for holding the death. I guess looking at it, those three are much more consistent, so I'll accept the dropped into a tier. That's what I'm saying. That's like the whole point of my argument. Like, I'm not saying by any means that Ghost is bad, because like the spectral cards in the shop are a really good bonus, and if you get like anything good in your first shop, you just hex it and then you win. But like, I think if you're trying to like consistently win streak and you're not doing rotating, if you're playing Ghost instead of like, I would honestly put Blue in the same conversation as Ghost. I don't think Blue is that consistent, but like Aaron has a 20+ streak on Blue, and allegedly the highest streak ever is on Blue, although I haven't seen video evidence of that. But I'm not like a super blue believer, but like yellow and checkered especially. Like if you're trying to streak and you're running ghost instead of yellow or checkered, like why? I streak plasma deck and it is not good for streaking. Crazy take. How bold. How bold of you to go there. The argument for yellow is that money is always there and gets you out of econ. Right. I'm also suspecting that yellow is below blue and checkered. Really? Blue is that if shops are bad and money buys trash, you have that extra hand permanently. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I gotta play more blue deck games. Maybe I'm just not accustomed to it. I mean, I don't play a lot of blue decks. That's almost assuredly what it is. But I feel like yellow deck early game high rolls, I feel like are more prevalent than blue deck early game high rolls. Which, like, yeah, I guess what you're saying makes sense of like, okay, if you don't high roll, then blue deck is a little bit more consistent, but I don't know. Yellow deck having the extra money, like you're allowed to take rentals and stuff like that. Rentals that aren't like good rentals, you know what I mean? You're allowed to play riskier. Blue deck, if you get bad shops, you have the extra hand, which is cool, but I feel like you're not allowed to play riskier. Which I might be talking out my ass, because again, I don't have like a lot of blue deck experience, but I don't know. It's just felt blue deck low rolls have just felt unintuitive to me historically. But I do have to play more of it. I'm almost finished C++. C+, sorry. I was planning to do it with C++ with Ghost Deck. Is that valid, or should I do it on Yellow Deck? I think Ghost Deck for C++ specifically is better than Yellow, just because Hex is really good for getting niche gold stickers. Like this Greedy Joker that I hexed at the beginning of the game. You would not take this shit on any other deck because it's a Greedy Joker. Like, who cares about it? But on Ghost Deck, you can just give it the Hex, and then you can carry it to the end of the game. So, like, I'll be getting a gold sticker on this profile with Greedy just because of that play. But also, like, Ghost Deck gives you access to Ectoplasm in the shop, right? Which is really nice for getting gold stickers as well. It allows you to carry an extra Joker over the finish line. So Yellow Deck, I think you'll win more consistently, but I think Ghost Deck is better for just getting gold stickers if you're only looking at, like, C++ and not, like, you know, win streaking. Every blue deck run is a yellow deck high roll. I don't know, man. I can't speak on that because I'm not experienced enough, but like I want to say that's cap. But I also might just be ass on blue deck. In fact, I'm probably ass on blue deck because I don't play it a lot. Hex never worth. Misprint perishing is going to be kind of sad. I also don't care about cryptid if I'm not cryptiding blue seals. Probably just a skip here. Yellow deck should only have one Joker slot. Speaking Head Fire. Get this guy on the design team. I don't want to discard those because they could be blue seals, which is a very greedy way to live life, but it is what it is. Should Magic Trick spawn cards in its own extra shop slot? I don't think so. I wouldn't mind it if it did. Honestly, maybe it should. Because that would make it more accessible for just like, hey, if you have a lot of money, you can take it to just like get it out of the pool, which I think would be a healthy change. New challenge, all for one Joker slot, start with $100, earn no interest. Holding an 8 minus $5. Yo, I'm a dumb fuck. My bad. I think we'll take Fortune just so that we have something after Misprint perishes. I guess we could have had this Nanner, but Fortune Teller is just like a little bit more stability, right? Can't believe I'm fucking saying that about Fortune Teller. That's how you know this run's cooked. Probably not. Now we pray for Marble Joker. Bro, the Marble Joker glaze is actually crazy. Okay. Still score an I. When Banana perishes, it's going to be rough, but I think we'll be fine. 7 on top. Nice. Not the bad. Shit the road. Got Flint coming up. Hit the road if I would have blue sealed Jax. Would have been kind of sexy. Ooh, damn. Okay, well. If you forced Marble Joker more, you would understand. I don't know if I would. Just gonna keep it real. Don't know if I would. Is it ever Hex Fortune Teller here? I don't think so. Just give me more blue seals, man. We got rent to pay. Give me the gold. Give me the old guarantee. Could be shit the road over greedy. I think as a rental, that's fiction. I'm okay with passing it. Ice cream perishing we don't care about because we have so many levels under our belt. Keep the Jack because we don't have Crystal Ball. Don't worry, Shock. I don't want you to beat yourself up about the ellipse. Beat yourself up. Jesus fucking Christ. Don't worry, Shock. I don't want you to beat yourself up about the ellipses or just to try to convey my deadpan delivery of every joke / word of levity I've ever uttered. I need you in high spirits to win me focus bucks. I left the word out of it. I think it made it way better. I think the typo gave a lot of character to that message, and I'm proud that there was a typo there. I guess proud is weird nomenclature, but I'm happy there was one there. Okay, fuck you, Michelle. Into the boss, really? Are we dead ass? This better be a 19 tarot card shop or I'm gonna be pissed. It's Jover. Seeing double. Oh, we're into Flint, too. Saved? No Crystal Ball, though? Greed maxing? Okay. Molt Trigger probably means I didn't need to buy any of that shit in the shop, but $10 do be $10. My dad has never said he was proud of me. What does it mean? It means you haven't played enough Gold Stake yet. Truth nuke. Truth nuke, dude. Probably Sale go next. This Fortune Teller's Chud of the Year. I don't know why I still believe in Fortune Teller. He's let me down so many times. I like to give the underdogs a shot, but I mean, when the underdogs fuck up this often, I mean, what is a man to do? and no rebate. Jack pulls up just to give me a smooch on his way out. Fortune Teller Hit the Road won me a run the other day. You know what's funny about that is I'm pretty sure the other day Fortune Teller Hit the Road also won us a run on stream. Granted, we already had hallucination, so it's a little bit different, but, you know, the sentiment is still there, and that's why I continue to give him chances, despite the fact that it's probably bad for my mental health. Any Joker you deck fix into is pretty good with Fortune Teller. Right. I don't want to cycle the 4, right? So I guess we do cycle a queen here. Okay. If we can proc Seeing Double, we're still making quite a few points, so I think we're kind of chilling for the time being. Trying to greed the blue seal. Don't know if this is going to end up working out. There's an 8 that we can make a pair out of. I think 2 pairs get me out regardless of Seeing Double. So we can go with this pair, and then worst case, we just go pair of jacks and lose a blue seal. Okay, that's fine. We're still up 1. Still up 1. Don't mind it. 9 clams, dude. Fucking. This would have if this Fortune Teller was a hologram, we would have been going next by now. What are your thoughts on stone cards? I think people shit on stone cards too much, although I do think they should still have more synergy in the game, because the way stone cards are right now for gold stake meta is like up to 3 of them is actually pretty cool in a deck. If you have any more than 3 of them, they just blow complete ass. And also, like, up to 3 of them is only really cool up until, like, ante 5, and then any amount of them blow ass. They're still pretty good early game. Like, 50 chips on a hand is a lot of chips, and you can put them into any hand, but, like, they fall off super hard, and they're kind of bad for deck crowding. Stone cards are underrated, but only because people think they're dog shit. I mean, yeah, exactly that take. Exactly that take. They're underrated, but only because people think they're, like, absolutely terrible. I think if you're taking 1 or 2 stone cards on the average, you're probably playing correctly. I think if you're taking, you know, if you're forcing marble jokers, maybe we gotta talk about that, right? I want a purple seal for this Fortune Teller. We already have 3 blue seals, and we're hitting them pretty consistently. Whether or not that's confirmation bias is yet to be determined, but I think I'm taking the purple seal here. These are both pretty sexy. I think Burnt Joker is maybe better long-term because this is perishable. If this was not perishable, I think it's Burger here 100% of the time. Also, I think I can't cycle... Burnt Joker is better long-term, but I think if I cycle it in over Agate, I maybe just die, right? Probably not, actually. Agate is +7 molt and then all the multiplicative stuff. Nah, it's still a time... An Agate hit is still a ×2 with how chuddy our Fortune Teller is. Or it's like a ×2 to our plus molt. It's not a ×2, but you catch my drift. I don't think it's relevant enough. I feel like we could take Burnt here. We can take Burnt here if we can proc Seeing Double like every hand, which I think is feasible. Hi, at Focus Shock. How you doing? What's up, Chispa? Doing all right, man? Agate is like +21. 21 molt is a lot to lose. How is it +21? Am I missing something? We're playing pairs, no? Oh, total. Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel that. It's a decent amount to hit, but I think if we're proccing Seeing Double... I mean, last turn, we only procced... Or last round, we only procced Seeing Double once, right? And we still made it out. So I feel like if we just proc Seeing Double 2 or 3 times, we can slot this Burnt Joker in. And then the Burnt Joker, I think, is, like, really good for long term. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It doesn't feel like particularly terrible to me though. I'm just cycling the blue seals. We're not keeping that shit against Hook. I can tell you that right meow. Yeah, see, like, we're fine for the time being. We just gotta kind of lock in with ranks. Yo, actually, W Hook, though. Bro just hooked me up with that rebate value. Good shit. Fuck, man! Oh my god. Okay, that one's frustrating, but it's not unexpected. Oh, well. All right, yeah, I guess the burnt joker doesn't really matter now. Oh, wait, this wins because of chalkboard, -$5. Are you completing C++? I have C++ done on a different profile. I've had it done since like last summer. I'm kind of just bumming around on a different profile. We've been playing Jokerless. The start of this, we've been playing Gold Stake this week, but for the past 2 weeks before that, we were playing like nothing but Jokerless, trying to beat the Jokerless win streak record. So I'm kind of just getting re-locked in on Gold Stakes. So far, so good. I think we unfortunately ditched the Greedy Joker for the Brainstorm here. Well, not unfortunately, but like I was kind of attached to the Greedy Joker, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe more so than I should have. Probably definitely more so than I should have, but I digress. But yeah, Brainstorm's like pretty sexy there. We have planet levels. Is this not just better? Not if I'm not proccing it, obviously, but in general. Your king has arrived. What an absolutely wild thing to say. Welcome in, Warhammer. You aren't Focus Shock. Yo, W chatter. Yo, W chatter for real. Yeah, you're not Focus Shock, brother. Just kidding. Welcome in, man. $12 clams. Don't think Hone is necessary. I mean, we're locked into these jokers, right? So Hone is ass. Trading card, probably not, because again, we're locked into these jokers. I'm actually Focus Shock Sun Elite Ball Knowledge. Tang those. Hex, surely? Ooh, I will not take an Immolate, actually. Jesus fucking Christ. I think it could have been Ecto there, actually, but I like the Purple Seal Gambit. Sure. Brother. I'm playing Papers, Please right now. I high-key saw your, what the fuck? Oh, that wasn't a pair, apparently. I can't read. I saw your Steam notif pop up today with Papers, Please, and I started listening to the Papers, Please soundtrack because that shit is fire. I always knew men could give birth. Yeah, don't listen to the public school system when they say that shit's impossible. I'm living proof. Wraith, surely. Liking all the purple seals. Not sure how relevant they are with our planet levels. I don't think Fortune Teller really needs to do anything right now, but I mean, I'm liking them. Minus rebate value because Molt Trigger there won. Molt Trigger literally sold that, and it was not me playing a hand that could have potentially won. Cheeks. However, they did the theme is really well done because it sounds so Russian / Artstotskin. That's true. It is a really fire soundtrack. I do genuinely like. I've never even played the game, but I do genuinely enjoy the soundtrack quite a bit. Okay, fuck off, buddy. Reading the blue seals. Ooh, not gonna be able to do that. Now I don't need to. Pog. Meow, 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 meow. Anyway. Holy Parkinson's, I cannot click on cards. W Molt Trigger again. Cool. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. What do we got? Okay. Mega Arcana. Not against that. Scoop. Give me that good shit. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Probably Moon, actually, right? What if Fortune Teller, but they gave +4 or +8 for every spectral card used? I honestly think something like that, or especially something for Exmolt, where it was like a small amount of Exmolt scaled per spectral card. I think that would be very interesting. I think Lost Edition has an Exmolt per spectral card Joker, and it's obviously like quite strong. But I mean, I do like it conceptually. Meow, meow, meow. Sorry, I had not. It's a good stim. It's a good stim. What can I say? This is actually, bro. Oh my god. This is the second lucky card that's mattered in Gold Stake in a week's time. By the way, this is historical. Or I said lucky card, wild card. Y'all catch my drift? Liquidation. Look for Temperance before we rip this. No Temperance. My idea in this category was a retroactive plus chips Joker for Spectrals used. I think that could work too. And just anything like that I think would be fun. I think it'd be very strong, so I don't think it would ever get added, but I think it would be a fun time. It was shot down in the Balatro University Discord, painfully shot down. I would imagine so. I never recovered. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I thought the idea was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. When got a PB&J, what did I miss? We're talking about spectral scaling Jokers. It would have had to have been better than Stone Joker. Impossible. It's the best scaling plus chips Joker in the game. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is a ×3. This is a ×3 or a ×4.5, excuse me. And it has more aura. Welcome to the team. I have the Ministry of Information spy here. Should I give them the right papers or the wrong one? I don't know, man. I don't know how the game works. I just mess with the music. W purple seals and rebate money. Holy hand. I'm actually like stupid. No other words. Shock, tell me I'm stupid for this build. What do you mean? Can't believe he's LARPing papers, please. God. Baron, Shoot the Moon, Brainstorm, Burger. I mean, bro, if all those stars align, yes, I dislike half of your build in a lineup, but if you have all of your, if you have all of those stars that align, like, bro, you kind of have to, no? You kind of have to, no? Shoot the Moon, I will say, is crazy if you still if you have Brainstorm in that lineup. But maybe you don't have planet levels, so I'll let it slide. It was the early game Eternal. Okay, yeah, that also makes sense. LARPer Series Shock. Hello? Oh, well. This is worse than Sharp, but it has way more aura, right? Oh, hey, reserved parking? Fire. If I had any amount of aura, this is where I would sell Cavendish, but I don't, so I'm not doing that. Sorry. Lamau Mime. All right, GG. Nanenf Gold Stake discovered. Cavendish breaks if you have aura. I've only had a Cavendish break once. You know what pisses me off? I've only had a Cavendish break one time, and it was while I was playing. It was one of the very few times, comparatively. I play a decent bit off stream, but comparatively speaking, I probably have like 100 hours and change off stream, if that. I have 1,200 on my Steam profile for stream. And the one Cavendish that I've had break in my entire life, it was off stream, so I couldn't even clip farm it. I was actually irate. It was while I was just like cooking dinner. I was playing Gold Stake while I was just like chefing some shit up, and I had a Cavendish break anti-7. Anti-7 right before the boss, I would have lost, but the very next shop had a card sharp. But I was so mad that I didn't get to clip farm it. Anyway, good games. Good games, believers rewarded yet again. I'm going to main menu because I have to use the bathroom real quick, but we will probably play one more game and then we'll pivot to something else. Appreciate y'all for watching. I will be right back. Love you guys. I'm back. I'm back. Appreciate y'all's patience. Welcome in Owo in YouTube chat. All right. What's next? Abandoned. I'll get the prediction running for that. Probably, unless we lose, like, immediately. This will be the last game before we pivot to something else. Ball right. Pretty good. By the way, I got Paintbrush and Palette back to back, so that run was pretty cracked. That's fucking crazy, bro. I wish, dude. Thoughts on Painted? Painted's not bad. I like it less the more I play it, but I was very enamored with it when I was like first starting Gold Stakes. But the more I play Painted, the more I realize that even on Painted, straights are just like terrible and like not consistent. I like its design. Its design just kind of gets neutered by Gold Stake philosophy. I guess if you play 2 pairs, it's like pretty not bad. What the fuck am I looking at, man? This is like maybe not terrible with investment tag. I don't know if I want to gamble on that immediately though. List on Full House is pretty usable because we're on Abandoned, right? We got here 3 of Hearts. Just need an 8 on top. Huge. I can tell because your video thumbnail about rating Gold Stake decks has it as S tier. Yeah. No, I used to unironically think it was very good. And even outside of that, I just used to think it was very fun as well. But the more I play it, the more I'm like, ew. Deck that doesn't... non-pair slop deck. Ew. Gross. Stinky. Not good. Yucky. Seed money. Still no score. Is that anti-2 wall? Honestly, I'll take it on Abandoned deck, bro. 2 megas is kind of cringe, no? I mean, like, Abandoned deck. This deck already really likes deck fixing, and Vagabond is already, like, top tier. Probably we just rip that shit, man. After this, are you going to play a game of Rhea? I'm thinking after this, we either pivot to Papa Pizza or we pivot to Invincible versus Story Mode, whichever chat wants to do more. We'll take speculative Mars level and speculative Mercury level and leave ourselves open to both things. And then we'll take Flush into Mars. What happened to the Raffle Papa Pizza run? Did it go well? Yeah, it's still alive. Still going strong, bro. Classic, Shoot the Moon. Do we need the splash? I guess it gets us down more dollars for Vagabond. Although I don't think it really helps us, like, at all. 4 Oak? Maybe if we get some, like, strengths or something? We also do have Seltzer Magician, which is pretty cool. Okay, well, there's the 4 Oaks, and now we can just kind of dick around. Streamer Wino Slay the Spire 2. We played Spire 2 yesterday. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. Wait. Chat. It's happening. Magician cards. And then we try and pivot flush 5 8s. And here's the kicker. We force 8-ball. Oh, wait. To-do list. I'm dumb as shit. Okay. No Vagabond. I'm still getting money. I don't care. I found a blueprint, anti-9. Yo, that's sick. Okay, and then this wins no matter what. Fire. All right, well, now give me the Molt triggers, right? Lamau, bro, got money. I acquired bread. What can I say? What can I say? Should have sold Splash here, but I don't think it matters that much. 2 clams. Me and 8. Me and 8. Buns. Buns. Could be Poly 5, but like our only retrigger technology is gonna pass away, right? So I don't think we care about that. I don't know how, but I missed the pizzeria stream, which is crazy because I assume it was the one in which we talked about the Gamerias and I was there for that. I'm pretty sure that was indeed the stream. That might have been the stream where we played Spire 2. I don't remember. But we played... What is today? Thursday? We played Pizzeria on Monday and Tuesday. Yesterday we played Spire 2, so you missed it twice, actually. We got a whole profile cooking and everything, man. All right, so I guess we're not playing into list, huh? Papa Pizzeria, good one. Lovers? Ew. Ew. Buh. Can I see my whole deck? No, right? These might be bait. This is almost assuredly bad. But I'm committed to this line, so it is what it is. Actually, we could still win off of a straight, right? Who is Raffle and why are they crying on my floor laughing? Straight's level 2. I think that wins with Seltzer, right? Watch Ancient show up next shop after streamer calls lovers ew. Well, listen, when that happens, I will beg for forgiveness. Until then, ew. Oh, well, that works. Sloppy Joe with the follow. Welcome in. W username. Let's go like this just to keep the Ancient thing alive, because now you got me worried. And then we don't pop that. We're blocking it with this Vagabond, but I want the extra tarot card. Okay, Seltzer's dead. List is on 4 Oak. I think that's fine. Wait, Seltzer's dead. I should have popped the Temperance, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Strength! 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 Ew. I guess gold is actually pretty nice. I forgot it was wall. I should have made glass. It's fine, though, because we're going to flush 5 into this, and then it'll all be okay. I've played these games before, chat. Trust. Blocking Temperance with Vaga, that wouldn't get another trigger if you used it, I see. Yeah, true. Libby Raid. Welcome in, Libby Raiders. Libby, hope you had a good stream. Many thanks for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Doing some casual gold stake. We're not necessarily streaking. I think we're on a streak right now, but I'm just trying to get reaccustomed. I played a ton of Jokerless after beating Doc's challenge, and so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, so to speak. But welcome in, Raiders. Libby was looking at tits, so a very good stream. That sounds like a good time. Yeah. Pretty productive. Why didn't I sell the sun? It's because I'm distracted. I get to blame it on chat. That's fire. Okay, here's a 4 Oak. Actually, I can just do one of these, I guess, and then we have flush 5. Oh, wait, no. Strength only hits 2 cards. I play this game for a living. Sure. Let's do one of these. We're against walls. This is probably still cooked, but This will be a good amount of scoring, methinks. And we could always get molt triggers. Nice. Calculated. We won without the molt trigger there, by the way. Don't fact check it. Just take me at my word. Fucking list on flush 5 now, bro. Streamer, show your man titties. Patrick emote. No. No. Hex, hex, hex. That's also not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. That's good. I like. Jolly is molt. Probably I take. I am so broke. But I have Vagabond, so it's fine. Why not? Why do you hate us, streamer? Oh, so not showing my titties says... oh, so I hate you. No, okay. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, I get it. No, you know what? I do hate you. Just kidding. Show them to us. Maybe some of us have man titty related trauma. Yeah, see? Thank Ishigami, thank you. Thank you. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case. I can't sell you. So we're going to do this, and then I'm going to be sad that I'm getting -1 strength hit here. But then I'm going to be happy again because I'm getting Vagabond value. Woo! Twitch chatters with pink usernames, always the best rage baiters. No, literally. Show them to get over said trauma. Yeah, I knew All in Vain was going to make an exposure therapy joke. I should have pre-fired that shit. Okay, settle. I'm just freaked out, not rage baiting. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay. Replacing wildcard because fuck you. Rewarded. Lucky Cards thought it was Needle. Whoops. Yeah, literally. That'd have been really funny if it hit the Jolly. I wouldn't have even been mad. Nah, I would have definitely been mad. I can't lie. $5! Let's go! Bro, another list. Fuck off. Why? All right, well, you know what the angle is now? Bang. Guard? That should be fine. Okay. We went over how pink names are freaks a few streams ago, didn't we? Yeah, because it's like it's a recurring theme, bro. How's my second favorite black boy doing? Welcome in hand. So a couple things with that. Never mind. So wear Bloodstone? No. 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 We're not. No, we're just not. Okay, maybe we are. Okay, maybe we're doing Bloodstone. Slight chance now, slight chance. I'm so smart sometimes. No, don't give yourself credit for that. Okay, the Magician is the better play here, but I really want to go into this Buffoon pack just to see if, like, if Blood can see into the future. I was lied to. Hermie, that's kind of cringe right now because see, now I have to sell that, or I have to like ditch purple seal value, and it's like a whole thing if I keep it, because then I'm like blocking. Don't look. Chat, look, a bird in your living room. Why am I blocking this? Probably because I want to play it on multiple things, but that's just like stupid. Why does my head work like this? Can we skip ahead like 12 minutes? I need to study for my history. Bruh. Also, we're definitely losing here because despite the fact that we have dice, none of these lucky cards are going to proc. Watch. Damn, and still no steal. That's fucking crazy. Although the bean is very appreciated here. Skip to the Bloodstone. No, well, we're going to skip to the game over screen here. Never mind. Cool. And we got money, so that's, yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like this. Do I like this? I like this for hanging them. Do I like that? Still 2 7s in the deck. Both off suit. I don't think I care about you. Game over screen, they said. Well, now the run is holding me hostage because they know I don't like Bloodstone, and this is inevitably going that direction. So now the run just thinks it's funny. Sock my buskin, let's go. Yes, I will be taking that, thank you. Yes, I will be taking that, thank you. Much obliged. Oh, it's perishable rental! Fuck! No! Ah. We also have Vagabond, so even with this build, it's not that good. I'm sorry. If it swings back as a non-perishable, I'll take it just because it's funny, but it's just bad here. You're welcome, guys. Hand, I apologize. That is 100% on me. Negative Pareidolia in the Judgment. Star card. Yucky. Yucky. Stinky. This is a Space Joker run? Bro, every run is a Space Joker run. Why, who are we kidding, man? Who are we trying to get one over on? Okay, Sun card. Can hit like the 7s with that, I guess. Sure. Don't give me money yet. Don't. Thank you. It is physically impossible for me to whiff 8s here. Oh, and we have the extra discard, so it was like Super Turbo Omega impossible, but that's... I digress. Don't whiff the molt. Thank you. Thank you. Holy Goat. Holy Goat! This run's gonna take 4 hours, by the way, because it's Vagabond, but, you know, it is what it is. We signed up for that. Or I signed up for it, and I guess you guys got, like, looped in. But, you know. You're in my stream. You signed up for it. Whether you want to admit it or not. Go for the non-wild card, just so it's debuffed less of the time. All right. Do we go for Juggler over Drunkard? Probably, since it's non... perishable, although I do think I like the drunkard better, just like in general. This is so cringe. Chat, why is streamer getting so many lucky card hits? It's almost like his chances of hitting them are doubled or something. It's kind of weird. I guess you could say that, yeah. Gotta go, y'all. Love you, hand. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Best of luck in your endeavors, buddy. Bruh. Strength actually relevant? Pogface? Could be 4 oak here. I haven't played a high card yet, though. We picked up a blue seal, so we'll be learning the lesson of flush 5 levels scale fast as fuck. Why would you say that? Now I'm gonna whiff my lucky procs and die, you chud. Taking away your mod badge if we lose. Just kidding. 7 of clurbs. I'm gonna ditch. Do I ditch all of the gold? Is there any gold on top? I do not ditch all of the gold. I think I ditch 1 of the gold. If I don't hit the flush 5, it is what it is. Death card, death card, death card, death card. Fuck, that's like my 60th fucking star, man. This is so cringe. Flush 5s are the most consistent hand in the game and scale the fastest. Why doesn't everyone use them ante-1? It's a good-ass question right there. Mods? Just kidding. I want the Vagabond and the Blue Seal, so we're gonna hit him with one of these. And it's gonna be awkward, but that's okay. We'll be awkward together. 2 steel. I need like 1 molt trigger here. Because it doesn't scale the fastest, is YouTube chat stupid? SMH. Scales the fastest in terms of chips. That's the only number that matters. Throwback mattered. Fuck the throwback haters, for real. Streamer, because the best hand flushes exist. So, like, see, when you do the rage bait, it's, like, cringe because, like, you have talked shit on flushes so many times as I have. So now it's just like, well, I know you're rage baiting. So, like, what's the point, man? Like, what's in it for you? Ew. YouTube chat is always rage baiting. Now that I'm up to a 13 streak on checkered, can I glaze flushes? No, not allowed in this chat. We have paintbrush. Oh wait, but selling this guy, okay, so judgment here is just a dead slot. That's unfortunate. Common flush W. Zawarudo, man. Now I'm kind of wishing for this Bloodstone to pull up, dude. We'll make our gold cards chalkboard proof. And then I'm just going to ship this in case it doesn't win, because I think at this point in the game it is realistic to assume that it won't. How the fuck do I have 6 10s in the deck? What has happened? I have 7 10s in the entire deck. What the hell? Okay. Well, that's a line, I guess. Holy money? And I'm dead. Wait, am I? Hang on. my flush level? Oh, I'm very not dead, right? Eight-ball build? I mean, if I think with Vagabond, it's not an 8-ball build, but if I find one, I'm just gonna have to take it, because, like, it's hilarious, right? I think having flush levels stacked up definitely saves me here. It only saves me if I get the Molt trigger, though. That shit said active. I almost shit myself. That would have been so funny. By the way, the hand that killed us there was a flush. For all the flush glazers in chat. So if you want to come over to the right side of history, I'm giving you the option. I'm just saying. Not implying anything, but I am just saying. You know? Should have skipped more. Yeah, the throwback was in retrospect kind of a meme. It could have been any hand. This is just a setup. See, like, you say that, but like every other time we played flush 5 and we got out, and then the one time that we play flush, we die. So like, I mean, like, again, like, is it possible that it's a small sample size? Yeah. But like, I mean, chat. We played how many rounds? That was round 12, and the one where we play a flush is the one we die? I'm just saying. You literally played flush 5 this round? Yeah, but the flush killed me, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That was the one time that entire run where I played a flush, okay? I'm not insinuating anything, but like, I'm just saying. The one time I play a flush, I do pass away. Okay, so for all the flush glazers, like, might want to do some soul searching, so to speak. Might want to do some evaluation of your lifestyle. Okay. Chat, do we want to? I think we're gonna rotate after that. What's next? We'll save checkered deck for mañana. Yeah, because checkered deck we probably always win on. Jokes aside. So we'll save that for mañana, because that would take us to end of stream. So do we want to do Papa Pizza? Or do we want to see Invincible versus story mode? I think those are our two rotation options, as it were. I would be down for either. Papa Pizza, please. Adjust contrast off. Pizza every time. All right, let me hit you with that contrast. Do you want all of them off or just specific ones off? I'm going to turn all of them off until you say otherwise. Papa Pizza is like a roguelike if you think about it. I would say because I see what you're saying, but because the unlocks are linear every time, doesn't that make it stray away from a roguelike? Because the orders are random every day, I guess you could argue that it is like the longest roguelike of all time. Well, there's also no lost condition, which I feel like also strays away from it. Roguelike? Yeah, kinda. Okay, bunch of people said Papa Pizza and nobody said Invincible Versus. So let me change stream titles and category and all that. We'll play some Papa's Pizza and just, like, chill. This is the wrong tab to change title. Fun fact. Where are you? YouTube. There we go. Live. Papa Pizza. Fuck. Pizza. Best pizza in the land. Okay, and then Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe. Yo, I'm still the only one streaming in this category. I got the Papa's Pizzeria market cornered, bro. Papa Pizza. Number one Balatro player that is also a pizza artist. Chat, W title, yay or nay? Yay or nay? W title, yay or nay? Be honest. Oh god, that's Wide Shock. Yo, I haven't clicked on Wide Shock in a fat minute. You think the stream gets banned if we use Papa's pee-pee? I doubt it. Well, how do you mean use? I think that's maybe a distinguishment we have to make. How would you define use? W title but false, I can make real pizza. Yeah, but is it as good as the pizza that I make in Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe as Raffle? Kinda doubt it, Dolly. Kinda doubt it. You know. No shade, no shade. I'm sure you make a good pie, but I mean... Raffle didn't touch it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Raffle makes the worst pizza. As Raffle took me out. Well, dude, it's an imperative part. It's an imperative part. Would that... I mean, that would improve the experience, no? If you went to your... Okay, everybody think about your favorite local pizza spot in your local town, okay? Everybody think about that. Envision it. Envision you sitting down at your favorite booth, you know? You get the waiter that you're most accustomed with. You have some nice conversation about the weather or, you know, town happenings or what have you. Maybe you know them personally, so you talk about personal matters. You order your food, and then you look through the window. He puts bananas and ice cream on the pizza. I wouldn't recognize Raffle. There's no standing desk. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So you know, you get all situated, and then out of curiosity, you know, you're bored. Maybe you're not on your phone, or maybe you're just like glancing around, you know, from your phone, glancing up from your phone as you are. Your eyes meet the delivery window where they like put the food on, and then the wait staff comes and gets it. And as you see a pizza being placed onto the ledge, so to speak, I guess it's not a ledge, onto the like actual window sill, I guess, of the delivery window, you notice some very familiar black glasses, right? And it's Raffle Light making you your pizza. Does that not improve the atmosphere? Does that not improve the atmosphere? I would beg myself to wake up. Where's Raffle's Twitch chat in this scenario? That's honestly a good question. I would say not in the restaurant. I would say they're I don't know. They're off in Timbuktu. They're off in Timbuktu. Who knows where they are? On the cash register screen. Yeah, the digital. They pull out like the tablet where it's like, hey, if you can leave gratuity on this thing if you'd like to, and like in addition to all of like the 18%, 15%, 20%, there's just a scrolling Twitch chat, and it's all Raffles chat on the like gratuity iPad, so to speak. This is fire, by the way. I very much enjoy the fact that we have constructed a Raffle Light pizza cinematic universe. The tip button says well met. That I would be beside myself. Real life job stream. All right, chat, what are we making at the food truck? Are there achievements for the food truck? If there's achievements for the food truck, I'm getting those knocked out right away. Serve any 10 pizzas from the food truck. Oh god. Lure 3 regular customers to the food truck by preparing their order. Okay, we're getting these knocked out because they're so easy. What's Bruno's order? Okay. This sauce. By the way, this will be the only time I don't know how long we're going to carry this playthrough. This will be the only time this entire playthrough that I use the food truck. I hate the food truck mechanic, despite the fact that it is optimal because it gives you extra money every day. Hate this. Someone needs to do an all stickers speedrun, not gonna lie. I think that would not be a good stickers speed or a good speedrun category. I guess there's ways to optimize it, but I have 50 hours in the Freezeria Steam port, and I have like 82 or 83 out of the 90 stickers. So even with like optimization, I don't think there's a world where every sticker is achieved in less than like 23 or 24 hours. And that's probably being, like, pretty generous. Okay, why am I looking here? Yeah, okay, it's just these for the food truck. Regular cheese, 4 pep. Okay, I got it. I got it. 4 pepperoni on this half, and then 4... Fuck! Okay, well, that's 4 sausage. My mouse just sold. Light. Bang. Oh, how many slices? Shite. 8 slices. Dubs. Dubs. Quit telling me to serve it, you chud. I'm working on it, dude. Okay. There we go. You haven't even tried, Shock? I could get all the stickers in 2 hours. No, you could not. All ingredients is $9.47? What? That's crazy. I mean, that's like 90% of the way there. So I'm way off then. You could probably do it in like 11 hours. That's fucking crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I guess the idea is you just like don't do the cooking station because everything else takes like the least amount of time. So you can still grind out like 75% on every customer if you just don't let shit cook, and that cuts down like 80% of the time from the game. Okay, honestly, I can see. Okay, I see the angle. I see the angle. Okay, what is your order? Cracker crust, standard, mushrooms left half, onions right half, regular cooking 8 slices. Got it. I didn't retain any of that info. We'll see if I fuck it up. I retained everything except which half was which. Were the mushrooms the left half? They were. I'm the goat. Never mind. I didn't even need to look it up. I was actually just looking it up for chatters who were maybe not as fast, as in the loop as I was. Aren't I a good streamer, chat? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck, that's a bad cut. I had to realign. Okay, there you go. Yep, that's 2. That's 2. 86% on the cuts. In what universe? That was beautifully cut. Are we dead ass? Okay, and then what's your order? 8 ham across the okay, this is a strange order. I'm gonna have to look back at this no matter what. Trad crust. Buffalo sauce. You're actually the best streamer. A lot of people are bad people, but you are the best. You have superpowers too. W Glaze. Apparently I have superpowers that I was not made aware of. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fucked it up a little bit. W mouse. I gotta get a new mouse. I've been saying that for the past half a year. No lie. I'm never getting a new mouse. I'm just gonna say it. I'll continue to say that I need a new mouse. I'm never getting a new mouse. Light cook. 4 slices. Espen sounds like Espa V. Can't believe Espa V is ordering Raffle pizza. Yeah, dude, what a turncoat. That's crazy. You have the superpower to check misprint every hand? No, literally. It's a pretty good superpower, I can't lie. Shock, would you talk to Raffle? What do you... Why wouldn't I? I would talk to almost anybody on the internet. Unless they were like an egregiously terrible person. Like, I wouldn't talk to like, you know, Aiden Ross type people. But that's like the extent of it. I would absolutely talk to Raffle. You have the power of some amount of rage bait resistance. That's just tolerance. You would talk to anybody? Goddamn, what a sellout. Yep, I knew that chat was coming from all in vain. Okay, cracker crust. Let's do buffalo. Let's do cheese. What are we putting on this guy? Let's do sausage and pep. Classic sausage and pep. Actually, that's probably bad with buffalo. Let's go lots of onion with the Italian sausage. I feel like that's technology. And then we'll go 1 bacon in the middle. See, look at that rage bait resistance already coming in handy. True. You know what? Fair. I'm cutting this bitch in 4 slices. Look at that. 78 on the topping because of the 1 bacon in the middle. I hate this video game. I hate this video game. Okay, we have 5 more to make. Let's do here. Let's do here. Oh my god, wait. I'm the goat. Let's go 6 bacon. And then 4 mushroom this half. Let's go 6 pep. 6 ham. And 2 bell pepper this half. Will you be playing Factorio in the future? Probably not. I don't know, maybe? It seems like a game that I would get lost in, and current state focus, you know, maybe in the future, Focushock that has a lot of time on his hands could play that game. But currently, Focushock does not have a lot of time on his hands, and so games that he gets lost in are bad. Let's do just another modest pizza. We'll go for a 4 pep, 12 sausage. Topping spacing on this pizza is abhorrent. How about you play Factorio while high? I've never been high a day in my entire life, and it's not gonna start for stream. 8 slices. Bang. That's a good pizza. That's a good pizza. What can I say? That's a solid pizza. How is that an 85, bro? How? Literally how was that an 85? That's crazy. Damn! It's always like 1 pixel off. Or like 1 like notch off, so to speak. Then while feeling like high, but not actually high. What? Okay, this one's just gonna be 4 bacon. 4 bacon, like, lightly cooked. I call this the chuddy. Here's the secret. Slice it in squares. Spiritually high? Yeah, exactly. Eat a bunch of Play-Doh on stream for views. YouTube Shorts live stream type shit. Except it's not Play-Doh, it's like fondant. But everybody on YouTube Shorts is too stupid to realize that. You're pissing me off? What do you mean? I'm confused. Half pep. Half pep, that's it. You keep putting the topping where you're gonna cut? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Half pep, 4 slices. Pitiful amount of pep too. That's a Scrandle pizza right there. That's actually a Scrandle pizza. Okay, how many more customers do I need to serve? God. Okay, I had one more customer. All right, this is the quintessential Focushock pizza then. We got cracker crust. I'm gonna go. This looks like a richer sauce, so I'm gonna go with this sauce. Okay. Put 4 bacon and you cut through each one. Every slice got 1 crumb of bacon at the tip. Dude, it's goated, trust. Got the cheese. Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna go 12 of each topping. We're gonna go pep. Okay. Quintessential Focushock pie. Pep. We're gonna go bell pepper. Bell pepper on pizza is actually a godsend, by the way. Real ones know. We're gonna go light bacon. We'll go 4 bacon. We're gonna go light bacon. And then here's the secret. We're gonna cook the shit out of it. Yeah! That's the quintessential Focushock pizza. I'm actually, okay, jokes aside, I'm actually really mad that I made this because this is actually making me hungry, and I was already hungry to begin with, so I actually just kind of fucked myself by making this. And now I'm sad. Bell pepper a must. Any pizza for the vegetarians? Yo, I didn't make any vegetarian pizzas, did I? That's my bad. Okay, I got the achievement, but I gotta make one for the vegetarians. So here we go. We're gonna go tomato sauce, cheese. Hope you're not vegan. Sorry. What do we got here? We'll go same base of bell pepper onion. And then I don't think I've ever had a banana pepper, now that I think of it. I'm gonna go half mush, because I personally don't fuck with mushroom at all on pizza, but I know a lot of people like it, so I'll go half mush. And then I'm gonna go 1 corner banana pepper because I would try it, but I've never had banana pepper on pizza, so I don't know if it would actually be good. And then we'll just cook it regular. And if you're a vegetarian, I feel like you're eating it in 4 slices. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's the case. No black olives in this game. We're like super early on in the game. I would imagine there are black olives. I would imagine you just don't unlock them until later. Okay, closed truck. We got all those achievements out of the way. Fuck that. Never using that again, by the way. 1 cent tip. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We did get like 20 bucks off of that, which is kind of sexy, but like I'm not using that. That's just too much work. Okay, next day. Yui! Where Basil? That's actually kind of real. The vegetarians hate you. Damn, true. Also, I didn't pay out prediction, did I? There we go. That's paid out now. Bang. Special lock in. Special lock in, Raffle. We got this though. For real, for real. Okay, cracker crust, trad, sauce. God, I always miss it by 1 notch. That's pissing me off. Where's the mushy peas on the pizza? Fuck off. Okay. And then we cook that for the standard amount of time. Dining room order. What's up, Kingsley? Standard pepperoni. Hey, I feel it. I feel it. Okay, honestly, no, I don't. If I'm making... Okay, this is going to be a crazy take. If I'm making frozen pizza, sure, regular pepperoni all the way. If I'm either making my own pizza or if I'm going to a pizza restaurant, is it crazy to say that if you get standard pepperoni at a pizza restaurant, that's like wild? I feel like if you're going out to get pizza or if you're like doing the work of making it on your own, bro, you gotta spice it up, no? You gotta spice it up. Kind of crazy to say, but I agree. I think it's a bad take, honestly. I think it's a bad take, but it's one that I'm standing by. What's up, Penny? Why the fuck are you just standing with your hands on your hips? I literally took 2 minutes to address you. Not even, like 2 seconds. And you're looking at me like you're pissed that I took so long. Fuck you. I'm spitting in this food. Okay, and then 4 mush and... Was that... Or 8 mush and 4 sausage, right? Yeah. Bang. That shit's cooked to hell! Fuck! Okay. 4 slicer? Okay, I will say also... I love me some bell pepper on pizza. Who the hell gets a half bell pepper pizza? Are we for real? Raffle spat in some women's food chat. Cancel him. No, real though. Real and true, don't fact check it. Just take me at face value. Okay, I gotta pause to read chat. This is one of the few Papa's games I don't know much about. I wonder what all the toppings are. Hopefully they have some dessert toppings so you could add marshmallows and chocolate sauce. That would be hilarious. I'm so glad that they made a Steam port of this game because I will die on the hill. I know a lot of people like it because of rose-tinted goggles and they played it as like a child when it was like a Flash game, when Flash was like the big thing. I will die on the hill that the OG Papa's Pizzeria was dog shit. It was fun for like 2 hours absolute max, and then it was like repetitive to a fault. It was bad. So I'm so glad that they like revamped it and added like all of the systems in place in the new games, so to speak. Like the holidays, the specials, and then just like extra toppings and all that. Burgeria better for the Flash games. Burgeria is also dog shit, I'll say it. It's better. It's the better of the two, but those are the worst two in the entire series, in my opinion. Which, like, yeah, obviously, because they're the earliest, but they both suck. So a customer later on can order a chocolate, anchovy, and sprinkles pizza and pretend that's normal. That is some shit that Papa's Pizzeria goers would do as well. I just remember grinding them for Congregate achievements. That's actually huge. If anyone knows what that is. I actually do know what Congregate is. I think I actually had a Congregate account back in the day, which is probably crazy for somebody of my age group. That's a bad cut. I had to realign. Also a bad cut, realign. Oh shit. Okay, I cooked the fuck out of that guy. My bad. I feel like that led me to Twitch. Flash game's cool, but the chat sold it. That's fair, honestly. I could see that being the case. Earn stars! Let's go. More achievements. Wait, that's huge. Okay, slice. Slice. Yeah, this is good. Slice. That one's a little iffy. Slice. Nah, honestly, I feel like this is fine. Okay, bang. Bang. 4 slices. Yo, we got this. This is going to be a good day, chat. This is going to be a good day. That's probably going to be a bad score. I feel like that was off center. 95. That's actually not bad. GameStop bought them a while back, and it's been dog shit since. Now chat doesn't even exist. GameStop bought Congregate? No wonder they're on the fucking down low, dude. Nothing against Congregate, but when was that purchase made? Who the fuck is buying Congregate post, like, 2014 and expecting to make any money? Am I missing something? Hole in one. Fuck. Wait, who the fuck is that guy? He literally had a coconut and a cocktail umbrella on his head? Dude, that's Le Pete. He's fire. 2010? Okay, I could see that then, I guess. So they just ruined it, and that's unfortunate. I thought this was like a semi-recent development. I was expecting you to clap back with like 2019, and I was going to have a stroke and pass away on stream. Because that would also be some GameStop shit to do. Fuck, that was bad. Oh wait, this is par 5. No, it's free. Never mind. Bonk. Yo, we're chilling. Logo cap. Do y'all think Raffle's a baseball cap guy? No. No. With that hair. Nah, that's fair. Raffle earned $26 in tips, although I think he should go back to Gold Stake Endless, as that should earn more cash. Yeah, that is true. Raffle's a secret top hat guy. I could absolutely see that. As far as I know, he's not balding, so no. I love how the implication there is you have to be balding to wear a baseball cap. When you're a standing desk guy, you literally could not be any other guy. It consumes you entirely. No, I mean, fair enough. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Can I? Surely I can't get through there. I'm going to try it anyway, but I think that's... Oh, shit. Okay, well. That was a good shot. What's weird is either you're balding so you wear a baseball cap, or you wear a baseball cap and it contributes to balding. Does that actually contribute to balding? I gotta stop wearing them. I actually really like baseball caps, but if they genuinely contribute to... Okay, I mean, what the fuck was that? Do physics exist? This shit is not on Unreal 5. Skull emoji. Okay, I don't know what my fucking plan was there. I thought it would just barely line up, but, nope. Fuck! Probably not scientifically, but people believe it. That's fair. These minigames are games I would play standalone back in the olden days. They do kind of feel like that, which I think gives them more charm. All right, we got the strawberry gum. I don't know why I just have the random Lucky Cat table. Oh, Balatro. Wait, that makes sense. Yo, smash like. Trad Crust poster. That's going to be huge. That's going to contribute so many points. No holiday. That's fine. I don't think we do the corn stalks outside of their respective holiday. I think the Bavarian table is fine. Let's do this. We'll put it by the window. Sure. I think that's respectable. I think all of these other ones we save for their respective holidays. Actually, we could do the medium harvest table for sure. And then that actually looks pretty nice. And it matches the decor. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm taking the cap off of him. I'm also taking the cap off of Harold. I can't imagine Harold being a baseball cap guy either. Once we get to their respective holidays, I'm throwing all aesthetic out the window for the most points possible. But until then, we're not doing that. I do think it doesn't actually make you bald, but it makes you bald faster. Got it. If you're already balding. Okay. If there's a Slay the Spire card saying every value in the description on the next card you play is doubled, what rarity and energy would it be? I think rare, 2 energy, colorless. I would say rare. I guess 3 energy makes it like worthless. But what's the implication for that for upgrading? That's just Echo Form at home? Yeah. What's the upgrade implication? Peppered bacon special? Wait, what does this do? Fuck off, I want to be able to read. Okay, that's extra points. I do want the tips right now because I want to buy the special board as fast as possible. Hidden gem type card. Make it like burst the next 2 cards. Oh yeah, that would be pretty good. Or reduce the cost. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think reducing the cost would make that like a little bit strong, right? Upgrade is retain. I could see that too. I actually like that quite a bit as well. Payday! Okay, so we're affording the special board now, right? Hey, black olives. I feel like that's the first time in any Papa's game in my entire life that I've unlocked 2 customers on the same day. Is this a fast mode? Not that I know of. Retain Loki just as broken as the one energy cost version. That keyword broken as fuck. Yeah, the more I play the game, the more I realize retain like fucks heavy. Okay, relax, bro. Relax. Fuck. Also, who orders the pepperonis on top of the black olives? Can we have this conversation, Franco? I mean, what the fuck? On some days, you'll have 2 new customers arriving instead of only 1. Oh, really? Is this okay, well... Is that exclusive to this game? Because that... Okay, well, then this probably is the first time that I've unlocked 2 customers. That would be intuitive, then. Bro, Ally Kabam would have the best pizza in the entire franchise if they did not have fucking olives on it, bro. That ruins the whole thing. It's crazy. Goated pizza topping, but only if you got other veggies on there. Nah, I fucking hate black olives, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm wrong for that take because the majority of people that I talk to really like black olives on pizza, but I fucking cannot stand black olive. I can't stand any olive in general, but especially on pizza. They permeate the entire pizza and they taste like ass, bro. Fuck the mouse, bro. I'm gonna get a bad score. There's an extra pep on this bitch. Fuck. Okay, you need to be well done, so we leave you on there for a little while longer. Black olives are the flushes of pizza? No, literally. Literally. Oh, also there's an achievement for leaving shit in the oven at the end of the day, so I'm gonna try and remember to do that, although I've forgotten it for like 6 days straight because I acknowledged it, I think 2 days ago. 2 days ago on stream, not 2 days ago, like, in-game. Bang. No, fuck, I'm cooking the shit out of that one. Okay, that was bad. Grid cut. Chad, how do we feel about square cut pizza? Do y'all mess with square cut? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's... I actually don't know if it's a common take to mess with square pizza. I mess with square pizza. Square cut good for thin crust? Okay, yeah, that's the optimal answer. It is the best for thin crust. Yeah, square on like thicker crust is a little bit wild. Nah, you know what? Actually, I mess with square cut on thicker pizza. I ain't gonna lie. Upon reconsideration, I mess with it. I think square crust is good all around. Square cut is diabolical. Nah, I mess with it, low-key. Okay, come off the oven so I can start chopping up these other pizzas, bro. Thank you. We got 4 cuts, and then we got a grid cut. All right, this is huge. Bang. On a nice margarita, I'm never squaring it. I can't lie. Bro, try it once. Just kidding. Bang. Well, there's like thin crust square cut and Detroit style, which is thick but square cut. But if you make a big ass New York style and square cut, you're a menace. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you're a menace. Maybe the classic 8 is more optimal. I'll give you... I would be willing to concede to that, but I don't think you're just a straight up menace for just like trad like tossed crust. If you be square cutting that shit, I don't think that's that crazy. Those middle pieces are gonna be sloppy as hell, and the edge is gonna be all crust. Okay, but like I don't mind that. It's like a box of chocolate situation. Sometimes you gotta have some all crust and some sloppy pieces to enjoy the ones that have a good distribution. You know what I mean? You're swaying me? No, that's what I'm saying. See? It's like a loot box. Question for stupid Americans. Why do stupid Americans call pizza a pie? Why are you stupid? In fairness, I only satirically call pizza a pie. I know people in like New York actually be calling that shit a pie. Like, jokes aside, could not fucking tell you why. I also think it's kind of stupid. Franco, we just had your order. You like the square cut? I think the cut meta is going to be the key to this minigame. Also, can I say that I just hate this minigame? This minigame sucks. Oh, God. It's definitely this one. Yeah, okay. Why do stupid Oh, so stupid Americans doesn't get held by Automod, but stupid Australians does? That's kind of fucked up, man. That's kind of fucked up. Was New York even a real place? Thoughts on a cut of 6 slices? Keck? That's actually a thing in this game. We already had that discourse. I think 6 cuts is psychotic. I'm not gonna lie. If a pizza is served to me as 6 slices, I'm not gonna like make a stink about it. But if you're making a pizza and you cut that shit into 6 slices, it's just immensely more work for no reason. Like, if I have to think, like, 4 cuts, 8 cuts, you don't have to think about that shit. 6 cuts, how do you do that without just, like, how do you, like, just do that in passing? You have to think about 6 cuts for it to be even. Or it's uneven, and then you're just stupid, and I don't want your pizza. Like, what? 6 cuts can never be the meta. Am I wrong for that? Americans are second-class citizens. No, literally, according to Twitch. I'm filing a class action. Who's with me? Also, 19 points off of the rank is fucked up, and I will also be filing a class action against Flipline. Also, I forgot to keep the pizzas in the oven for the one achievement. Motherfucker. All right, we got to do one more game then. No, wait, I got to buy the special board. Shit. 6 cuts is aura? 6 cuts is not aura, bro. 6 cuts is only aura if I watch you do it and you take as much time or less time as if you were to cut 8 slices. If I don't watch you do it, it's not aura because I'm assuming you had to think about it. And if I'm watching you and you have to think about it, that is an aura loss, bro. 6 cuts does not have aura in any way, shape, or form. W voice crack. Thank you, Steven. Welcome to the team, as it were. All right, this will be the last day for the stream. Yo, honestly, I've been enjoying the Papa's Pizzeria segments. Cheese. Bang, kind of a whack-ass pizza. Lightly cooked, too? Okay, I'm gonna have the take. If you have green peppers on your pizza, you cannot be lightly cooking that shit. Or red onion, for that matter. If my red onion has not lost all of its color because it's been cooked so long, I don't want it on the pizza. You know what I mean? Move to this pizza-ing full time. Yo, that'd be fire. I genuinely have been thinking about compiling the first day, the first half hour's worth of footage from when we did this on stream the first time and posting it to the main channel and titling it like Balatro 1.1 is crazy. But like having the thumbnail be Papa's Pizzeria so like they know it's clickbait, but like I feel like that would be funny. 100% waiting score. Oh my god. Bang. Yo, why do you look so pissed? You're smiling, which I think makes it worse. I don't like that. Why you look like that? You just pulling up to my spot and you already look pissed as fuck. I haven't even fucked up your pizza yet, man. Okay, 4 sausage, 6 banana pepper. You have to Google the Papa's video idle change to 1.1x. See, that'd be cinema, bro. For max rage bait. That would be very funny. See, but like that's not optimal clickbait though. Cuz then people even if I put like Papa's Pizzeria in the title, then people are just going to click off the video cuz they're going to be annoyed. But if I put Papa's Pizzeria in the thumbnail and I name the video like Balatro 1.1 update is crazy or something like that, or like new Balatro update is crazy, then like dude, literally everybody who pulls up to Harold's chat when he's playing something that's not Balatro, literally everyone that pulls up to my chat when I'm not playing Balatro makes the same exact joke. Oh, new Balatro update looks crazy. So if I made that joke the title, I feel like people would latch on to that. You know what I'm saying? Put a boob in the thumbnail, sex sells. No, that is true, actually. You're my manager now. That's good comms. Your signing bonus is nothing. Get to work. Okay, fuck's sakes. Did I just sliced this 4 times and left it at that? Okay. Wait, I have to put I have to put pizzas in the oven. Fuck, that's gonna take so much time. The Balatro killer. On it? Yeah. Huge. Appreciate it. Okay. Fuck. Sauce. Cheese. Onion 1 corner. Onion 1 corner. Okay, Pog. Bang. You get taken out. Sauce. That was a bad sauce. Cheese. I don't know why I'm making these good. They're just fucking getting left in the oven to, like, burn the place down. Half pep. Bottom half pep, not a horizontal half pep, because that's cringe and makes it funnier. Just screen cap a bunch of the people saying this Balatro 1.1 update is crazy and slap it on the thumbnail too. Yeah, exactly. See, like, you get it. No, but that's, like, unironically what I'm going for. I feel like that would be funny. I just don't want to be wrong about that, because if the video does poorly, I'm going to be inconsolable. As if I'm not already from the last video that I made doing poorly, but I digress. It didn't do poorly, but in comparison to other videos like it did very poorly. Okay, sorry about the wait. I had to commit insurance fraud. Fuck! Shouldn't have said that. But then we don't get to do the Moist Critical thumbnail ripoff? Wait, what do you mean? Where I'm just, like, in a room, or what? I'm confused. Yo, I still got a 96 on your pizza. Yo, I was actually just in the kitchen with a thumb in my ass. And I still got a 96 for weight score. That's kind of wild. Okay, and then this is the Food Critic pizza. Also, bro, if this isn't proof that food critics are not deserving of jobs, this is the critic. This is the esteemed critic Jojo. What the hell was that pizza, man? 97%. Never mind. Best critic of all time. If anybody comes into our restaurant and they don't agree with Jojo, they will be shot in the streets. The Balatro 1.1 update is crazy. Is def a moist title? That is a moist title. That's fair. Yeah, I didn't peep that. That's a good point, though. I don't think I would leave myself open to doing that, though. Because at the point where the update comes out, I don't think I would make, like, a joke thumbnail. I think I would actually make, like, a produced video about it. If the update ever fucking comes out, which is probably going to be, like, a Geometry Dash situation. We're not going to get that shit for, like, 12 years, but that's okay. When it comes out, it'll be just as peak as the Geometry Dash update. I didn't even fucking click anything, you dumbass video game. Oh, it's my mouse. You know what? My bad. Video game that's on me. I apologize. That was rash of me to lash out. God, I'm blind. God, my eyes don't work. There we go. Same with GTA 6 and End update. True. Is the End getting an update? I feel like that's never happening. It's already gotten an update. It was a long time ago, but it's already gotten an update. So surely they just don't touch it ever again. I would assume that would be the angle. That just seems like a Mojang thing to do. I'm sorry, I can't call them Mojang, by the way. I know it's the correct pronunciation, at least as far as I'm aware. Bro, I can't call them Mojang. It sounds ridiculous. I'm just gonna say it. No, it's not. Is that actually not the correct pronunciation? Thank Christ. All right, well, I have an IRL friend who I will be calling a loser next time I see them. All right, this is not the aesthetic for Raffle or for Herald for that matter, but it gets me the most holiday points, so that will be their update. You're right, don't care if it is. Oh, no, see, that's what I mean. Call them Mahjong. Wait, that's comp. Okay, that's going to be it for me. Do we have a raid angle, potentially? Chat, love you guys. Thank you for watching. Be back tomorrow, like I said. Time is still a little bit nebulous. If there's like a huge update on it, I'll post it in the announcements channel. But probably it's going to be around 8 p.m. Central. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow. Yeah, we'll be back mañana. Love you guys. I'm just going to dip. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one, chat. Hi, good luck. Thanks, Owo. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. collab stream, Friend Slop Gaming. It'll be a good time. Once again, maybe we'll play other things beforehand because I don't like jumping straight into collab streams. Because I don't interact with chat when that happens, and then my numbers do poorly, but also it just is not as fun. So I don't know. We'll maybe do Balatro or something to warm up, or even if it's just like Papa Pizza. I don't know. Anyway, tune in. Love you guys. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace out.